Everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Heel vs. Metal Card. And in this episode, we're going to be unboxing G.I. Joe Classified Series Scarlett. And yes, I actually like this figure a lot. I know a lot of people don't like the gold stuff in it and stuff, but I'll get into that when I open it up. But like, looks like Scarlett, and like with most of the G.I. Joe packaging for all these, when you can actually find them, are pretty cool. Like, you get basic G.I. Joe design, you get to see the whole figure, you got the cool artwork, which is like personalized for each figure. This one's got like kind of a history. You got her doing some kind of martial arts training, some kind of stealth, parachuting. Like, this one has actually got a lot of story to it, and it's really cool. And if you turn it on the back, you got that poster for the first one figures that have come out. And side, you got her ranking thing, and that's figure 5. But let's open this up and see what makes this awesome figure, because I think it is. So let's get down and review this figure. G.I. Joe Classified Series Scarlett, I guess, version 1 now, since they come out with a different painted version with a slightly different head. This one's fine for me. As I've said before, I mainly get like one of a character, unless I want to do some kind of like custom painting or something on it. But this Scarlett, it's pretty cool. I got this off of Amazon, is where I got this one for. Because the Scarlett and the Duke were easy to find on Amazon, I think, virtually forever. And the other ones were the hard ones to find. But to go over the accessories right away, she comes with her bow. Which, let me focus in here, people. You got her bow, her classic bow. But this bow comes apart. Yeah, it does kind of look like... I was watching a Floosh review of this, like, for a Stardust video, and it does kind of look like Star Wars blaster a bit there, but it goes back together, and like that. It's pretty cool. Probably when that gets worn down though a bit with like play on it with it and stuff like that, it'll probably not go together as good. And you got 3 different knives here for, and 2 of them are serrated and 1 of them is regular knives. And the knives go, one on her backpack right here, goes up under, and the other ones go on the back side, if you see it right there. The other 2 go like that. I like this backpack on it because you got the arrows right here for her bow. And I even like the whole upside down thing, because I always think it's an interesting look. With her hair and shoulder, which you see this big shoulder pad here, which I don't mind. But with that big shoulder pad there, it makes very cumbersome. And then you got this belt, which has a patch on it. I mean, a pouch on it, which doesn't do much functionality. I think if you're going to put one of these on it that's not sculpted on it, then why aren't one of the knives going in here? Right? What's the point then? But, like, if you want to, you can just take it. Love G.I. Joe heads, they come off so easy. And you just take it off, which I am going to end up doing, and just leaving it off her. I might even cut that belt off. To be perfectly honest with you, or see if I can pull it down. I don't think I can, but I don't mind her without that on it. Yeah, I mean, you can always put it on for certain photos, or just keep it separate. And it's a good thing to put accessories in too. And you could just throw it over her arm too if you wanted to, like for certain action scenes. Just have it thrown over her arm, or I don't know, make Duke carry it. I mean, Duke's about as bland as shit anyway. So, like, to look it over, and like, as I always talk about, I really don't go huge on articulation. I just talk about what I like in the figure. There's a lot of really good toy vlogs that go over better on details and stuff. One of the best, which I mentioned before, is the floosh, which they do really good on articulation and stuff. But just look it over, like, people have complained about this head, and like I said, there's a newer version. It looks different because people say she looks too young. I don't really mind it that much, and I only mind her hair. They're like, oh, her hair should be really red. Yeah, but, I mean, a lot of things, that's the way they do redheads. I like their head tilts a little more. Like, stupid G.I. Joe guys. Overall, the ponytail, if that wasn't such a kind of an iconic Scarlett thing, I think I just cut that ponytail. You could just, that gets in the way. But you got the basic colors of Scarlett, like, the kind of like tan color, and then you got, you got her hair, and then you got the throwing stars, I guess, on the side of her hand, which is really cool. Right there's better focus. So, I mean, you can tell right away, like, all the changes people have complained about on these G.I. Joes as they've come out, which the only huge complaint should be the fact that fucking can't get them most of the time. You can tell right away if you're a G.I. Joe fan who everyone needs art. You can tell this is Scarlett. This doesn't look like Lady Jade. This doesn't look like any other Jinx or any other female character. This looks like Scarlett, so you know it is right away. It's just got some updated stuff. And the gold stuff I really don't mind. I kind of hate that the fact that they got gold here and there, and it's like, ooh. Let's accentuate certain things about her by putting the only thing of the classic colors right here on the end. Yeah. Like, I don't mind the boots having gold or knee pads or anything like that. So, overall, I like this figure. And you got her jetpack, which I think I might take my Mandalorian pack and use it for. I've seen where there's a number of people who've made G.I. Joe accessories already. Like jetpacks and stuff. But I might take my Mandalorian for some photos and stuff with her in a jetpack. But overall, I think it's a really good figure. Like, you got her knives and everything in there, and she poses really good. So if you're a G.I. Joe fan and you can get this, and you're like wondering about it because there's been so much negativity over some of these, get it. And it doesn't matter which version you get, really. The newer version doesn't have the gold, I don't think any, and her head's a little bit different. You could add some little paint on her head if you want her hair a little bit darker, but this is Scarlett. It looks like Scarlett. If you can't tell, it's Scarlett. I mean, she's got her crossbow. Who else in G.I. Joe ever had one of those? Then, yeah, I don't know. This is Scarlett. It's a really cool figure, I think. And I recommend it. Pick it up if you can find any G.I. Joes anywhere, that is.
Join us for Original Sin, the audio story series Today's Political Climate Demands. We may need to change our names, find new lovers, and bow to new gods after each episode is loaded to Tin Pod Radio.